Gary, thank you for your insight. I've seen the code since late 2023. He's a male. His birthday is 3/16/96. With 26 looking tough personal, 11 year, how should I prepare for it? Or do something? Also, getting into trading stocks. What am I meant to do here? Will I be a rich man? Money through knowledge. Thank you.
All right, so you are basically a 8 life path rat. So I see what you're saying. 2026 is going to be rough. So the best thing you can do is hustle your ass off right now before that enemy year hits. And it's going to come in 5 months. That is your best option. Get as many nuts as possible, squirrel. Put them in away because 2026 is going to be rough. That's my advice to you. Now, here's the thing. You're a very, very smart man. You're also an 8 life path. You got that 7-8 combination. What are you going to do that other 8s can't? You can outthink them because you have the 7 energy. So, yes, I would do stock trading. I would do things of that nature, and that's what running up's for. Find running up on WAP, running up 28, and if you just mimic his trades, you'll make all the money you need. I promise you on that. But that's what you should be. You should be in finance. You should be doing things of that nature. One last thing. You're in a 1-year cycle. You're going to be in an 11-year cycle with your enemy year hits. You have to isolate yourself from others. If you have kids, I get it. You have a wife, I get it. But everyone else, I would isolate yourself from others because people's emotion is going to rub off you in that 11-year cycle. And you don't want that in your enemy year. So I would say be as much in seclusion as possible in your enemy year. Don't just lay low. I would isolate yourself.
Wow. Don't rats run a simulation?
Not next year, brother.
Yeah, for 1 year, I'm saying.
There you go. Not next year.
I wonder what that's going to happen if they've been running a simulation the last 18 years and they lose that just for 1 year. How much shit's going to fuck up?
Well, here's the thing. Rats have like a radar. It's like air defense system. They just have this radar.
I can't stand it. You can't get rid of it.
When there's something wrong, they just get knots in their stomach. The problem is that radar ain't going to work next year. And since the rat is chosen by the Matrix, it gets hit real fucking hard.
Interested. That means a lot of entities are going to get hit.
Well, I mean, there is an entity, found in 1948 in the Middle East.
You know it.
So it's going to have issues next year. They don't understand the type of issues they're going to have, but they're going to have major
right
issues.
now, definitely.
Yep. You can see it.
What's the name?
It's going to explode. Israel.
Yes, sir.
Oh, okay.
1948. That's a slick way of calling it Israel. Because Israel is founded in the year of the rat. And I mean, listen, you guys have to understand, America and Israel have a astrology connection. One's a monkey, one's a rat. Those are favorable signs. But, you can't even spell Jerusalem without USA.
Huh.
You literally can't spell Jerusalem without USA. Why do you think Trump moved the embassy there? Every single time it's there, guys. Wow. All right, who's next?
Universal 1. Birthday is November 29th, 2002. Born on 33rd day. How should this be significant to me? Any tips on balancing that 8 and 11 energy to keep going hard and stay mentally healthy?
Well, you're definitely going to be in a 4-year cycle next year because it's going to hit this next year, but you're going to be in your 4-year cycle in your horse year. So here's the thing about horses. We all know horses are hard workers and they have an extremely disciplined work ethic in life. But the 2002 horses are not like the 78s or the 66s or the 1990s. Horses are moody motherfuckers, yes, man. They're extremely moody people. We all know horses who are extremely moody. The difference between the 2002 horses is they're sensitive as fuck too because they got that 2 energy. So we have someone who's moody and sensitive. Not a good combination. Let's add to that, this man is born on the 29th. 2 and 9 is 11. So now we have emotional energy as well. So you got to ground yourself more than most people. Not to mention you're a Sag that you like to run your mouth and be very, very blunt. You probably do not get along with too many people. It is what it is. Horses don't usually get along with many people.
Makes sense.
It is what it is.
Makes a lot of sense.
My advice to you, try to tone it down, bro. You're always extremely blunt, and people don't like blunt people. Yes, that helps right here behind the mic, but not in everyday life. You got to pick your moments. So you got to slow it down. Don't be so aggressive. Don't be that truth terrorist. Don't take everything so personally, and concentrate on making money. That's what you should do. And for people who say, yo, Gary, that's all materialism. The best way to reach spiritual independence is through having a bag. That's how you get it. Once you have that bag, you're not in that 9-to-5 rat trap anymore. You can do what you need spiritually. That's what you need to do.
You know what's crazy about that? We just said, people argue, it's not all about money, bro. Life is more than just money. And I'm like, hold on. If you get sick, if you need to eat, a place to live, what do you need? You need money.
No, Fresh. You just need to pray.
Well, the prayers give you money. So either way, you need something. Either
money.
Someone to help you or your own money. But I would wager, if you're going to live in this world, you need money. Point blank. King John, 4/13, 1986. I currently have a recession-proof job. It's not hard, pays well, but it's boring. OnlyFans? And routine looking to switch careers next year that allows more freedom, but I'll take a massive pay cut for 3 to 4 years. But after that, earning potential is very high. Any perspective? So you want to
big mistake.
Yeah.
And big mistake is this. I'm going to tell you why. There might not be an economy in 5 years. As AI replaces more and more people, there's going to be less and less jobs. So the last thing you want to do right now is get rid of a recession-proof job and all of a sudden start building from scratch. Now, here's what you should do. If you have your heart set on doing something else, and I understand doing stuff, for money that you don't like. I get it. I talk to people all the time I don't like do for money. It is what it is. It is what it is. I'm just going to keep it real. But start as a side hustle. Start something as a side hustle and then move on when that side hustle starts making real job money. Then you have the opportunity to quit your job and do what your passion is. Passion gets people broke. Most people who do everything because of passion are dead broke. Now, there's some people like Steve Jobs. There's some success stories, but your chances are like hitting the lotto. It's not going to happen. So get that bag first, and once you have that bag, then do what's in your passion. I'm just keeping it real. This is how you got to do it. Now, you're going to make money regardless, but you got to make money in a smart way. Because if you don't, a money and a fool always part ways. Honestly, I think you're going to be a very rich man. Make sure you find the right woman. And since you're a tiger, that might be the biggest challenge. Find yourself another tiger, bro. 1998. Make sure she's born in 6/15/24, so she's not like most of those that year. So it is what it is.
Compa Pancho. What up, Gary? All the way from SLC, Utah, Salt Lake City. I'm an 8/1/1991 male, life path 11. GOAT. What's my pros and cons in this life? What type of businesses will I do good in? Thank you, guys.
Well, goats usually need to have a softer approach in life. Not so much with you because you're born in the first and numerology supersedes astrology. So you have to be more aggressive than most goats, but you definitely can't be as soft as most goats. No way that's going to work for you. As someone who has goat and 11 energy, you got that charisma factor. That's the best thing about people who have that 11 energy. They basically have that type of vibrational energy that will light up a room. It works really, really well for politics. Obama, listen to Obama. I haven't said this in a while. Barack Obama, 11 letters. Barack Obama, born 6/4/1961, adds up to an 11. Barack Obama became president of the United States at age 47. It happened in 2009, again, 20/9/11. Everything around Obama was 11. And Dom, tell me if I'm wrong. Was he not the president that probably changed America the most in the past 50 years?
You made it pretty gay. And glad
Leave it to Tom to keep it real.
Yeah,
But he did change it. He didn't do a damn thing for color folks. He did a lot for that freaking rainbow. That's for sure.
Yep.
So when it comes down to you, my friend, work on your charisma, work on your networking. This is one of those guys. Like, for instance, some people don't need to have that perfect smile. Some people don't need to have that perfect suit on. This guy does.
Oh, shit.
This guy has to have that complete package. He has that going on. He can Casanova his ass into whatever he wants. It's one of those type of deals. And you also have to be the best at networking. You have to be that guy. The most valuable thing you can do in life is get 2 billionaires together.
Oh,
Get 2 billionaires in one room together.
yeah.
They will figure out a way to make some money, and then you just made money networking.
Facts.
It is what it is.
I'm a male, born December 17th, 2001. Snake. I believe I might have a karmic debt number from my past life. Time that is that true? I appreciate y'all, man. What y'all?
Karmic number, yeah, it's possible. You're born on the 17th. Very possible. If you feel that way, if that's what your intuition tells you, it's very possible. I could say that's possible by your birthday. Can I say that that's what's happening for a fact? No. You had to grow up quickly in life. You got one of those type of birthdays where you didn't have the childhood most people did. You had to go through aches and pains and struggles that most people didn't go through in life at your age. But that's going to cement you for what you're going to have in the future. You were meant to be poor so you can be rich later.
Mm-hmm.
Just one of those type of deals. Now, what I'm scared of with him, if I see that birthday, for him getting a bag and losing it.
Oh.
That's what I'd be worried about with him. You're going to be naturally charismatic. You're going to be a guy who's in good shape for a long time. Do not sacrifice family just for a bag. Because obviously you're a 5 life path. You're a Sag. You're going to have money here in life. Do not have one of those lifestyles where you're a 5 just out here, having sex with whores all over. That is such an empty life once you get to your 50s and 60s. It's fun in your 20s. To some even in your 30s. Do not be doing that shit in your 40s or you cooked.
Yeah, man. I'll just piggyback off of that, man. It is pretty empty.
Don't fall in that trap because I could see that could be a possibility. But other than that, travel, invest, you'll be fine in life, my friend.
All right.
You will be challenged next year, though. Hope you're ready.
Gary, do you think my birthday, 11/6/1992, is favorable for building an online brand centered on fitness and lifestyle? LLC coming on November 8th, 25W. Oh, he put snake, monkey, and dog.
You got the charisma for it. Yeah, you got the charisma for it. So
I get it.
I don't see why not. I mean, people who are 11s can definitely do it. Only thing I'd recommend is, since you're born in the year of the monkey, especially 92, be in a place that has monkey energy to emphasize it. The fitness space is very saturated.
Hell yeah.
It is very, very saturated.
Very.
And quite frankly, most people would rather be looking at the women than the guys anyway.
That's facts.
It is what it is, man. Like, I always, when I see a fitness model on IG, I always laugh. Ha ha, bitch, I got more followers than you. Hey, I got no tits, and I'm still pulling off. So it is what it is, man. So I do think you have what it takes to pull it off. I would just make sure you boost yourself by having monkey energy around you wherever you do it. As for the LLC, I see what you're doing there right after your 8-year hits. You're doing it right there. I see what you're doing. You're trying to get the 28 energy in there as well. That's not a bad date, man, especially for you. I would probably give you a check mark of approval for everything.
Awesome. Louis C. Fitness.
Another fitness guy. You see what I'm talking about? The stage being saturated?
Yeah. This is 09/05/91. GOAT, and he's obviously a male. 2007 is year. 1 second. It's the year of the GOAT, but it lands in my PY7.
Yeah, 7 personal year cycle.
What can I expect or what should I do? Advice. Another birthday here.
Okay, hold on. Let's start with you.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna bullshit you, man. I don't care if you're a goat in the goat year. If you have a 7-year cycle coming up, it's gonna be challenging.
Mm.
It's gonna be challenging. Usually, when people don't do the best in their own energy, it has to do with 7 energy. So yeah, there's gonna be some setbacks. But the good news is you're not gonna spend all of the goat year in that energy. And the best news is after that 7 comes 8. So I'm not trying to do any Sesame Street here, but you're going to be in the 8-year cycle in 2026 2027, when that goat year hits, it might have much better energy at that point.
Okay.
Hold on, let me finish this up. That second half of that goat year, yeah, I would probably get into real estate if it's booming. If not, understand that 2027 for me was an 8-year cycle, but it was in the year of the pig. It sucked. It sucked. It happened in my Henry energy. Made up for it this year.
Definitely.
18 years later. So one of the secrets I'll tell you guys about numerology is if you're in the enemy year cycle, say you're in an 11-year in the year of the pig, 18 years later, it's going to switch to your own energy.
Mhm.
Every single time. So again, I was in the pig year 2027, fucked up my 8-year. 2025, 18 years later, it worked out because I'm making a fucking big bag this year because the 8-year matched my snake energy. So if it's taken away from you early in life, that means in 18 years, you'll get that shit back. But I'm not going to lie to you. It sucks to be in that energy in your own because it kind of like fucks up the year. My best advice to you, intellectual pursuits, my friend. Intellectual pursuits and travel. You do that, you will be fine in life. You also would probably benefit from a 28 life path in your life. Because I'm going to be honest with you. This is the best advice I'm going to give you. Marriage is not the best. Now, what's the second part of this?
He says, 2201, 1980.
5.
What can you tell me of her?
She's fine. I can tell you that much. She's a 5 life path. I can also tell you she's born on the 22nd. Fresh. Tell us about women born on the 22nd in their bodies.
Oh, bad. As in like,
Didn't we just see that a second ago?
bang it.
Yeah, so you're a 5 life path and born on the 22nd. Badass body. But again, remember what I told you not too long ago. Do not get married, sir. If you get married, it will be a mistake. Do not do that to yourself. I'm just being very real. And it sucks that after your birthday hits in 2027, that 7-year cycle hits hard. I get it. You still have the very beginning of the year. I did the math wrong in the very beginning. You still have the very beginning of the year, but not before. So get as much done as you can in the very beginning, because when your birthday hits, then it's going to be a little bit different. I get it, bro. Sorry. Shit happens.